The World Cup and the Olympics are widely considered the two most inclusive sports events in the world, but that may not be true for every nation when those events come around in 2026 and 2028. A travel ban announced by the Trump administration that goes into effect Monday will prevent people from these 12 countries from coming to the U.S. The ban covers the entry of both immigrants and non-immigrants alike. President Trump's announcement cited several factors as to why these countries are on the list. Among them, ties to terrorism, poor screening and vetting procedures, and a history of people overstaying their visas.
We cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the United States.
This will almost certainly have an effect on fans coming to the U.S. for the World Cup and the Olympic Games. Iran is the only nation on the fully banned list to have already qualified for the World Cup. The administration describes that country as a state sponsor of terrorism, but there's an exemption written into the executive order for any athlete or member of an athletic team, including coaches, persons performing a necessary support role, and immediate relatives traveling for the World Cup, Olympics, or other major sporting event as determined by the Secretary of State. The order says nothing about friends or fans of those athletes and teams. There are also 7 countries on a partially restricted list, including Venezuela, which could still qualify for the World Cup and has several nationals playing in MLS and Major League Baseball. It's not known whether those players can go back and forth for visits to their home country under the ban. The State Department has yet to define what qualifies as a major sporting event outside of the World Cup and Olympics. In addition to Venezuela, countries like Haiti, Sudan, and Libya are still alive in their respective World Cup qualifying tournaments. FIFA has not publicly responded to the administration's ban, though they were present at the initial World Cup White House Task Force meeting in May. During an appearance on MSNBC, Democratic Senator Chris Murphy of Connecticut called Wednesday's travel ban a distraction meant to draw attention away from the administration's budget bill working its way through Congress.
Anytime you ban people coming to the United States from other countries, it has a real impact, but it is chiefly in service of trying to get us all talking about that or talking about the Biden investigation they launched today, or instead of talking about the centerpiece of this story, which is this bill.
Politics aside, and perhaps adding to the uncertainty, the president left the door open for more changes to the executive order, which could come at any time.
The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world.
What still remains unclear is how long it'll take the State Department to process visas, green cards, and the exemptions allowed in the executive order. Teams, athletes, and their family members will know very soon how that goes, with ongoing World Cup qualifying events and the Club World Cup starting in the U.S. in 10 days. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Chris Francis.